Got a little single cab project going on here. Rustoration. It's the first video, so please, I guess I could have had this pulled out for you. Straighten the wheel here. Try not to run into too much stuff. May end up starting this video over. So posted at this start of this video was a picture of this single cab. When we brought it home, it had been cut on and every single thing had been taken off of it. The only thing that was in here was a seat belt and a couple of the pedals, gas pedal, clutch pedal. All the doors were stripped, all the glass was gone, the front beam was gone, transmission, motor. The wiring harness was in it. Had to get this section from Classic Fab. This is off of another single cab. Basically what we've been doing all throughout the past couple years. The tank actually came out of an old bus out of Arizona. Wasn't even wired for gauges. This is an early bus with a reserve function on it. Put a liner in it, cleaned it out, lined it. This whole section of the bus, if you look at the bus when we brought it home, had been hit really hard. So we had to replace the B pillar. I think originally this bus would have, I keep calling it a bus, it's a single cab. This would have had a ice pick door. There is an ice pick door actually on the other side. Picked this door up in, I think it was northern Arkansas. Made the panels, just fabricated, a little leather on. Made our own door panels. Picked up a lot of parts off the Samba, like the shifter. Some stuff had to buy new. All the shift mechanism, shift rod came off the Samba. It does run a Beetle trans out of a 67 12 volt Beetle trans. Got the lowering plates and the rear suspension from Old Speed. Just some aftermarket Fuchs wannabe 17s. We actually lowered it 2.5 inches, I believe, flipped the spindles, dropped it, narrowed it. I'll get up underneath and show you this is a culmination of about 3 years of trying to put an old carcass back on the road. I had a 1600 dual port that I took out of a 67 Westphalia. Had some parts left over, like the breather, because I was going to run dual Webers. That breather actually started its life over on the passenger side. Flipped it. It's now sitting over here, oil bath breather. I think this little 1600 came out of a VW Super Beetle. Just kind of freshened it up. Drops a little oil. That's what she's going to be running with. Hopefully, not too many issues. Motor ran good when it was in the Westie. Church key fell out. If I had to guess how many buses donated parts, earliest would be a late 50s. Speedo's a clear needle. Got a lot of my wiring yet to do still. This is probably about 6 or 7 buses in as far as metal and different parts and odds and ends that we collected and found parts for. Anyway, guys, first video, test video. Click your comments. It's not going to be it's as long as I own it, I'm not going to spend a lot of money doing cosmetics. I like the rough exterior. We call this little single cab Harambe, and yeah, carcass. A little walk around for you. I tried to scrap in and use as much German metal as I could on the real bad crunchy parts, but I'll get up underneath and show you the beam. We went with wheel wood brakes. We narrowed the beam, ordered a set of plates. Get up under here. Dual circuit master cylinder with the spacer. Used a Volkswagen Rabbit reservoir. Been doing some welding in some soft areas. One particular area on the frame. Here's a nice, you can tell one of my relatives probably worked on this vehicle before. License plates, real estate signs for floors. Good stuff. So anyway, a couple of nice little siding in the deer rifle. That's Harambe the Single Cab. So we'll try to keep the channel updated with this build and how it's going. Need to get a battery in it, get some electrical going, brake lights, signals, horn, get it back on the road, get a press front bumper for the front. I probably won't do anything as far as a bumper in the back. And yeah, she's just gonna stay a Rustoration for now. Have a good day.